is honest,
acceptance,
expression,
fantastic,
creativity,
self-expression,
individuality,
the world, passion,
everything,
rebellion.
Hi, I'm Miss Hamilton Cooper. I'm the art and photography teacher at Eastern High School in Louisville, Kentucky. Art to me has always been about having a voice. When I was in high school, I was the quiet, shy kid who sat in the back of the classroom and who was afraid to raise their hands. My art teacher taught me that sometimes communication can come in the form of a drawing, a painting, or photography. It was through creating art that I was able to gain confidence. I think that's why we need to keep art in the schools today. I think for a lot of students, it's the one place where they can come into the classroom and really be themselves. They get a problem, they learn how to struggle with the problem, and then they come up with a creative solution. I can't think of anything, especially with our economy being the way it is today, that is more important. Thank you, VANS, for giving my students the opportunity to compete in this competition. It is through this competition that I've seen the most growth. I've seen them bond, struggle with the problems, but come up with extremely creative answers. Really, this has probably been the best experience of not only their lives, but my life. Every day I walk into the VANS meetings and I'm inspired by the stuff that they're coming in with. They critique each other's work intelligently, they make new choices, and they're just creating something they can be so proud of. It is really important, especially in this day and age with schools being cut for funding for arts, for teachers being fired. This is the time when students really need to know that we're there and they can depend on us. So a lot of times I come into the classroom wanting to teach them really cool and creative projects, but because of lack of funding, I don't have the supplies necessary to teach them the things that I want to teach them.
Girl, I've got something on my mind. I don't really have the time to talk right now. We'll make time somehow. Sing our voices loud. I've got so much to say to you about all the things you do. The times that we've been through, the moments of us two, the things that we can't do. I don't have the time, I don't have the time. I need to take a break, get away from my mind. Away from my mind.
Our shoe is the music shoe. We have a whole bunch of people you wouldn't see in shows. In a show. They're all aristocratic, kind of the elite people. So you kind of like stereotype them as snotty and uppity and stuff, and they're rebelling against their stereotype.
These are the actual sports shoes, and we didn't want to focus on just skateboarding, even though that is what VANS is famous for. We wanted to make sure that every sport was included. So we incorporated skateboarding on this one, and we have biking over here, surfing right here, and then we have tread marks for all sorts of different bikes.
So our theme this year is Rising Up, and I mean, our shoe really stands for that. You have this guy here who's black and white when everything else is color, and he's like choosing to be different. And you have the spray painters on the front here who are rising up and bringing art to the streets and bringing art where people can enjoy it.
The inspiration for the art shoe is just, it's various things. A lot of it was centered around kind of more like Asian art maybe, and just a flow of like inner rebellion and how individuals can break through and just become beautiful things.
First off, we had to do sketches to figure out what we were on the shoe.
Tons of sketches.
We needed so many designs, we needed so many ideas. Like, you think of one idea, you have to make maybe like 10 more.
We would come together and talk about which ones we wanted to keep, which ones we didn't want to keep, and we collaborate them into another piece. And then eventually that would be blown up into a big piece of paper, and then we say, okay, this is what we're doing.
We went ahead and perfected it. Then we had to sketch those perfect things on our shoes.
So then we drew it on the shoe.
And we just started painting.
And then go over layers and layers and layers of paint.
Painted, touched up, polished.
Until we were very confident.
I feel that most of the country will be astonished that Kentucky is doing a competition about shoes, seeing that we're nationally renowned for not wearing any.
People, I guess, just think of it as like a free trip to New York, but people don't realize that like all the work we put into, all the hours and sleepless nights, like that is exactly like what makes VANS and what they're doing for us like so important and just so beautiful.
It'll give you insight on our state about how a lot of us are actually really artsy. It's not just about horses and equestrians and not wearing shoes and chewing hay in your teeth and cowboy boots and straw hats.
Maybe we don't go to New York, maybe we don't get that far, but like just the experience through VANS has like made me such much better of like an artist and like just a better person in general, because I've learned like so much through people, and like the team itself is just like almost like a huge family, and it's just beautiful, and it really just means a lot to me.
Innocent child in New Orleans, a simple girl from simple means, walked the rails, rode a thumb, she hits the ride with everyone, the regular, she'd rearrange, the girl knew how.
So thank you so much, VANS, for being able to support the teachers and the schools out there and to give students a project that they can really come up with something that they can be proud of and a project that they can get inspired by.